Welcome to the Social Smarty Show, your weekly podcast for social media marketing tips, tactics, and practical digital marketing advice. Let's get you taking real action to grow your online audience, build connections, and your business. I'm your host, Jodine McIntyre. Think of me as your digital marketing coach, cheerleader, and wingwoman all rolled into one. Grab some of my social media marketing know-how for free at socialsmarty.co/freebies. Now, before we dive in, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any future episodes. Welcome to episode number 4. In this episode, I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 tools and resources for social media marketing. Now, these are the tools and resources I use in my own business, that I recommend to clients, and that I think you'll love too. So let's dive right in with tool number 1. And this is actually my mobile phone, my cell phone. Now, I use this for creating content all the time. I use it for taking photos, for recording video, even for editing videos. I couldn't live without it. Now, my mobile phone is an iPhone. It's not the newest iPhone. I think you can't really go wrong with cell phones these days. They have pretty good cameras in them, and we don't need really good resolution for social media. So your cell phone, your mobile phone will absolutely do when it comes to creating video and photo content. Now, I do have some accessories that I use with my phone. Number 1 is a tripod, and number 2 is a mount that sits on the top of the tripod so that I can attach my phone to it. Now, I'm going to link to both of these in the show notes so you can go and check them out. But what it means is once I've got this little mount sitting on top of the tripod, I can pop my phone on it and I can have it either in a horizontal orientation, so where I'm shooting in a sort of a landscape format, or I can flip it to the side and then I'm shooting in a vertical format. So it doesn't matter whether I'm shooting for YouTube, which would be more of your traditional horizontal video, or if I'm recording for maybe a TikTok or an Instagram reel or a story, I'm going to have my phone the other way in that portrait format. So the little mount and the tripod together allow me to do this. It also means that I can put my phone anywhere. I can take advantage of great natural light or a really cool backdrop. I can make sure I have the perfect setup and I can move my phone around without having to rely on someone holding it for me. The other thing I use with my phone is a wireless lapel mic. Now, the reason I do this is because I want to have a really crisp, clear audio. Now, I'm often recording myself talking to the camera. And if you think about it, if you were to set up a shot where you had your phone on the tripod and then you were a little way away from your phone so that you could see maybe your waist up or even your full body in that shot, of course your mouth, your voice is going to be quite far away from the microphone on the phone. So what I do is I have this little wireless microphone. The receiver plugs into the end of my cell phone. The microphone attaches to my lapel or just to my shirt. And then what it does is it's picking up my audio, my voice directly from me. So it is nice, crisp, clear audio. Now you can get a lapel mic that attaches to your phone with a cable. I do have one that's about 3 meters long, but it's just a little bit of a faff to get that set up and run that cord. Instead, I like that wireless setup. It does mean that I have to remember to charge it, but the battery's really good. It's a really good brand. It's a Rode brand. Again, I'm going to link to it in the show notes. And the 4th accessory I have that I use with my phone is a little bit cliche, but it is a ring light. So we all know what ring lights are. They're pretty popular these days. It's literally a light in the shape of a ring where your mobile phone sits in the middle of it. And generally you can adjust the temperature of the light, so whether it's a warm or a cool light. You can also adjust the brightness so that you get that lovely complexion, makes your skin look good, and it has those little rings in your eyes that make you look beautiful. The ring light's good. I use it particularly when I don't have a lot of light indoors, but you can get the same effect from having portable lights as well. So those are the 4 accessories that I use along with my mobile phone, and you can find them all in the show notes. Now, tool number 2 I'm obsessed with, and that is Canva. Canva. Now, I would be so surprised if you're not already using Canva for your social media content, because it is kind of epic. First up, it is a very simple, easy to use graphic design software. It is browser based, or there's an app version as well, so you can have it on your phone. And it just makes graphic design or creating social media content an absolute breeze. So first up, it has all of the sizing that you need built in. So for example, if you're creating a post for LinkedIn or Instagram, or an Instagram story, for example, it has that sizing built in so that you can create a template, or you can create a canvas that is the right size. Now, on top of that, it does have templates as well, and these are designed by actual graphic designers. So if you're like me and you struggle with graphic design, you can actually pick a pre-built template, which are all there for you. It really is so easy to use. The interface is really simple, it's easy to navigate, and it just saves you so much time when you're creating content, because what it does is it saves everything that you create. So what you can do is actually create some templates that you can reuse over and over again. Say, for example, you had a lovely review or testimonial from a client or a customer. You can create a beautiful image with your logo, your brand colors and fonts, and pop that text in there, and then share that, and then literally use it over and over again. So the next time you get a lovely testimonial or review, you're just changing out that text. It really is amazing. If you do upgrade to the Pro version, the free version is great and it will give you everything you need, but if you decide to upgrade to the Pro version, which just gives you a few more features and also gives you access to a lot more stock image, stock music, stock video, that sort of thing, the Pro version lets you set up your entire brand kit. So imagine having all of your logos, your brand marks, your brand colors, fonts, everything just sitting there at your fingertips. It just makes keeping that consistent brand through your social media content an absolute breeze. And I swear, like every week there's a new feature rolling out. It's just getting better and better. And honestly, your imagination is your only limitation. Like, I have used Canva to create my YouTube video animated intros. They're not great, but they work. So dive in and have a look. Find the link in my show notes if you haven't tried Canva already. Now on to tool number 3, which is Publer, Publer. Now, Publer is my favorite social media scheduling tool. What this allows you to do is to sit down and plan and schedule your content in advance. So you can literally sit down and you can plan out your next month of content, have it all scheduled in, and it's just going to pop out on the right days at the right time. Now, a little plug for my own resource. If you need a resource or a calendar to help you with this planning, I have the ultimate social media content planning guide over on my website, socialsmarty.co/freebies, and you'll find it there. Now, Publer allows you to schedule content for Facebook, and that's both your business page and Facebook groups, which is awesome. Instagram, LinkedIn, both your company page and your personal profile, Pinterest, Google My Business, YouTube, TikTok, the whole lot. So you can literally sit down, schedule all your content for those platforms, and just have it go out on autopilot. It's really cost effective. So the free plan will give you 5 accounts. So that could be, your LinkedIn company page and personal profile, your Facebook page, your Instagram, and maybe your Google My Business. If you do move to the paid plan, adding additional accounts or users is really cheap, like literally a couple of dollars to add another account on top of your plan. So if you're managing social media for clients, it's a really cost-effective option. The other thing I love about Publer is it lets you recycle your posts. So we can save our posts as drafts and we can use them over and over again. And you should be recycling your content. Honestly, if you posted something 3 months ago, people are not going to remember. You can recycle that post if it's still relevant, of course. This is where you need to be working smarter, not harder. The other thing I love about Publer is it directly integrates with Canva. So I've already talked about how much I love Canva and how we can design all of our beautiful designs there. But generally what we would do then at that point is we would download them either to our phone or to our computer, and then we'd upload them to Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn, whatever that is. Now with Publer, we can actually just send that design directly from Canva into Publer all ready to go. So it can be sitting there in our library, or we can go ahead and schedule it straight away. So check it out, Publer. I'll put the link in the show notes. I really, really love it. I think it is a fantastic tool. That brings me to tool number 4, which is Splice. Now, Splice is my favorite video editing tool. It's an app on my phone, and it just lets me edit in such a powerful way. So as the name suggests, of course, you can splice together multiple videos. You can speed up one part of the video, slow it down. You can add music. It has a massive music library, or you can use your own music. You can upload music into it. You can add a voiceover, sound effects. You can put text across your video. It has automatically generated captions, which you can add to your video, which is really important. There's just so many features. I'm really only scratching the surface, but if I'm really honest, the main reason I use Splice is to resize videos. You can really quickly resize a video. So for example, I might record a TikTok or a reel, but I might also want to post that to LinkedIn. What I normally do is I would use Splice to just trim the top and the bottom, so it's more of a portrait shape than that real vertical video. So I love Splice. Go and check it out. And now tool number 5, well, it's actually more of a resource than a tool. Before I tell you about it, I'm just not sure about sharing because I feel like this is my little secret, but this is what I'm here to do. I'm here to share with you. So here it goes. I am obsessed with Your Template Club. Now what it is, it's a membership, and twice a month I get a really exciting email with a link in it. And when I click on the link, it takes me to Canva, where I find a set of beautiful new templates ready to personalize and use in my own content. The club is run by Manu from Your Social team, and honestly, she is the best at designing templates. Each set has a different purpose or a theme, and they're just so fresh and so different. You know, it's not the same things that you're seeing popping up in your newsfeed over and over again. I can literally scroll back through Instagram and see when I joined Your Template Club and what a difference it made to my social media content. Now you can join the membership like I have, or you can just purchase individual template packs, which can be a great way to get started and just get a few templates, but I highly recommend them. Again, I'll pop the link in my show notes. Now that is my 5 top tools for social media marketing. Let's just recap. Number 1, we have my mobile phone with those accessories. Number 2, we have Canva, which is amazing for graphic design. Number 3, we have Publer, which is my favorite social media scheduling tool. Number 4 is Splice for video editing. And number 5 is Your Template Club for the most epic social media templates around. Now, I'll link to each of those in the show notes. Some of them I am an affiliate for, so if you decide to dive in and try them out, I might get a small portion of the fee that you paid or some sort of reward from the company, which is really great because it doesn't cost you anything, but it's a really cool way to support me. Now, come over and find me over on Instagram. I'm at socialsmarty.co, or you can find me on LinkedIn. Just search Jodine McIntyre. I'm the only one there. And let me know if you try any of these tools, or if there are others that you love that I should check out. Thanks guys for listening. Stay social. I'll see you in the next episode.